they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't make it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda Yak. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, but basically, gotcha. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, so basically, if you haven't figured it out yet, I am not quitting YouTube. Oh, oh, that was really good though. I had a lot of fun putting that together, and huge shout out to Somnia because he suggested the whole idea. Basically, that DJ Khaled song, All I Do Is Win, is kind of my like personal get motivated song for what I'm currently doing. And so I shared it with Somnia because he knows about my secret love of rap. And he was like, hey, you should make a new Rickroll. And I was like, that's brilliant. So then I spent a bunch of time trying to figure out how I could do this without getting in trouble by the YouTube gods. And I think I figured it out. So hopefully I don't get like a takedown thing, but it should be good. I checked into it. This video is not monetized at all, so should be hopefully good to go. But if it suddenly disappears, then that's why. Anyways, like I said, I'm not quitting YouTube. But this is a channel update. So, in doing this channel update though, I have to also give you a little bit of a personal life update because I have a lot of things going on right now. And as you probably noticed, I have not been the most regular or consistent with my videos. And so I just kind of want to take a few moments to explain why. As some of you might be aware, and if not, you're going to be aware right now, I run a couple of businesses, basically. I own my own personal business, which is a cake business. I make wedding cakes. I specialize in wedding cakes and kind of like sugar art and stuff like that. That basically makes me super busy for wedding season, which we're right in the middle of. It's basically from May to October is wedding season, and it gets crazy. I'm also a co-director of a nonprofit organization that I run with two of my friends who are also in wedding industry type businesses, and we plan some really, really ginormous, basically wedding expos, and we do that in a strategic measure to bring us more business. So doing this second business brings me almost all of my business for like the whole entire year. And yeah, so we're just kind of tricky that way. And then, as some of you might be aware, I know I share this mostly with my YouTuber friends and those that I collaborate with. I run YouTube like a business. I don't make money from YouTube, but I run it like a business. I have an editorial calendar that I follow. I plan videos out weeks in advance. I record a couple weeks in advance. I put the videos together in advance. I schedule it all in advance. And then I post on social media accounts, and I actually schedule all that too. That allows me to get that stuff done in a way that doesn't interfere with running these businesses so much. But it takes a lot of time to make videos. For those of you who aren't also YouTubers, who are not aware, your average video, so especially for gaming channels, a 20 to 30 minute gaming channel video can actually be upwards of at least an hour's worth of footage, if not more. I have made videos that are literally like 3 hours of footage that I then have to go through and cut down. Going through that footage in real time means that you watch it over again to make the appropriate cuts and whatnot. So then you have to go through that video, make all the edits. Then you have to, add in, your intro, your outro. You have to make sure all the volumes are right. You have to do all that technical stuff, and then you have to render. And basically, if you have a 20-minute video, it's going to be about 20 minutes to render. Sometimes, depending on your software, though, it could be much longer than that. I know with my Windows media or my Windows video editor, it takes about as long as the video is to render it. So a 20-minute video, 30-minute video takes 20 or 30 minutes to render. But on a nicer software, because I have a little bit of a slower computer, so say I'm using my Adobe video editing software, it actually takes way longer. A 20-minute video can actually take over an hour to render. So then you have all that time that it takes to get that video ready. And then you have to upload it to YouTube. So that can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your internet speed, what time you're uploading, and all that other good stuff. And then you have to do things like plan your titles, plan your thumbnails, plan your descriptions, and all that other good stuff. And then once your video is uploaded, then you schedule to your social media accounts. That all takes a lot of time. It's for 5 videos a week, it takes me about 20 hours of work. That's a part-time job, and I don't make any money from YouTube. So that's kind of what the issue is right now. In addition to the fact that I have 2 new things on my plate that are taking, or that are and are going to begin to take up a lot of my time. I'm actually starting a whole new business that's kind of like an offshoot of my cake business, but it's basically it's taking the fact that I know so much about running businesses, and in particular running a small business, and taking it into like a whole new realm of teaching. So it's a blog, and then it's going to be courses and one-on-one consultations with people, in hopes that this will draw in a whole bunch of income. And let me take a couple steps back from having to be so busy with my cake business. Because basically what happens with the fact that I do wedding cakes, and wedding season is so crazy, is that I'm doing cakes almost every single weekend, and that leaves me 0 time to enjoy my summer. But then it also leaves me completely open for most of October, November, December, January, February, March, April, all those months, 8 months out of the year, I don't have as much work to do. So I spend the majority of wedding season working my butt off so that I make enough income to cover me for the whole year. So I take 4 or 5 months of work and I make it worth the whole year to pay all of my bills. And, so paying for my rent, paying for my cell phone, paying for my internet, paying for all of our doodads, paying for Christmas, all that other good stuff. And then on top of that, I have this new series. As you know, Bakecraft ended, and a couple of us have begun to work on a new series. Can't really explain in further detail anything about the series, but do know that that is something that we are working on. We are working on some building projects for it right now, and then we are going to slowly get all the logistical stuff figured out, and then start giving out some teasers and setting a launch for that. And so next couple weeks are hopefully going to be dedicated to getting more done with that so that that can have a launch. The new business is set to launch on September 5th. And so I have a lot I have to do in order to get it 100% ready by that date. Meaning that I'm going to be super duper busy. So basically the thing that is not making me any money, which is YouTube, I have to take a couple steps back from. Basically, what that means is that my YouTube schedule is going to be a little crazy. It's going to be completely unpredictable. There may be 3 or 4 videos one week. Then there could be weeks literally where there's just 1 or 2 or no videos at all. And then, as you've noticed, I've also been really absent from like Twitter and stuff. I post a little bit more often on Instagram because like that's just a flash of like what's going on in my life, and I can just take a quick picture and then send it off, and it's in Twitter and it's done. So definitely look out for that, because I've been posting a little bit more often to that than I have like actual Twitter. But yeah, so like I said, I am not quitting, but I am definitely taking a couple steps back. I have to be less busy in order to focus on what's really important right now, which is trying to get this business and this new series going and get it started and hopefully get a better source of long-term income, so that I have more time to devote to my fun hobbies that I like to do, like YouTube and playing video games and all that other good stuff. So like I said, September is when the new business is going to launch. And what I'm hoping is that by putting a lot of work into that right now, is that I can actually get ahead of myself and be a couple weeks ahead of myself with content that I have ready and planned to schedule and put out. That way when the weddings become slower in September, because actually in September I only have 1 wedding, which is phenomenal.
Are you making a video?
Yes. So just kind of be quiet, please. Which is phenomenal. Then on top of that, which is phenomenal. And then on top of that, my son starts kindergarten, because right now he attends daycare, and then prior to this he's been in preschool, but that is literally only 12 hours a week that he's gone for. He's gone 3 days a week for about 4 hours, and that's it. So I have to get all of my stuff done in 12 hours of time, which means that I don't actually get it all done. And then, my son needs time with me. We usually we get out of daycare, we come home, we have a snack, and then we start prepping dinner, you know, to cook and stuff, because that will take a couple hours to cook. And, you know, he helps with that kind of stuff. And then after dinner, we like to sit down, we like to watch TV. We usually actually watch a lot of YouTube. So even though it seems like I haven't been around on everybody's channels, just know that we do actually sit down at night and we watch a lot of your videos on our TV, which means that I'm not at a computer, I can't leave a comment, but I usually do try to like the video if I can before it ends. Otherwise, if it ends and I forget to like it before then, I usually don't go back and watch your video again just so that I can like it, because that's actually really bad for your overall watch times. I don't if you even pay attention to that kind of stuff. So sometimes I'll just skip that altogether and then just continue on. But just know that I am keeping up to date with you guys. I'm watching your videos and all that other good stuff in my free time with my son. But he takes precedence. My business takes precedence. My ability to make an income takes precedence. So that's why, you know, I have to slow down. But I do want to say to those of you who do follow me and support me and have been with me for so long, because so many of you have, and even to the new people who are subscribing recently, just know thank you. Like, I do appreciate you, because, you know, in the last, you know, like, I want to say, you know, starting my channel last May, so May 2015, I went nearly to like maybe February or March, maybe even April, making about 75 cents from AdSense revenue. Which, as most of you who do YouTube, you know, that's about average. I mean, your first year is nothing. But in the last couple of months, I've made a total of about $15 or so. So that has actually begun to pick up a bit. And not even having hit 200 subscribers yet, that makes me a little excited, because it could mean just a few more subscribers and I could actually be making, you know, a little bit of decent AdSense revenue that I could start supplementing things for the channel. So eventually getting a better computer, buying more things for, you know, to make overall my channel content better, producing more content and all that good stuff. Because the hope is that YouTube will eventually make me a revenue and I can go full time with this, and then, you know, just have a bunch of really fun stuff that I do that makes my living for me, and all that good stuff. So like I said, just know that I am around, and just, you know, stick with me, bear with me until September. When my son starts kindergarten, everything will slow down and I will have more time to dedicate to my channel again. In September, you're also going to get a new channel update, because basically, I'm going to need to put out a new schedule, for all the videos. I'm going to be putting out a new channel trailer, which, I mean, I don't even have a channel trailer right now, so I will just be getting one done. And then a thing that I want to make sure that I devote a little time to each week is going to be Twitch streaming. That's something that I've really enjoyed doing, and it's something that I want to do more of. So all of that is going to be coming in September with a channel update. So you'll see the channel update first, and then once that channel update hits, then everything is going to get a whole lot more regular again. And so you'll begin to see the series that I, you know, currently do, but you'll see them more regularly again. So yeah, I just wanted to put this update out here for you guys so that you weren't wondering what was going on, but I did want to troll you just a little bit because it was funny. Oh my God. So yeah. If I totally tricked you though, please be sure to hit that like button and let me know maybe down in the comments if you thought that was funny or not. Hopefully you guys all got a kick out of it though. I sure did. Maybe that's all it's worth. Just giving myself the kicks that I need. Anyways, be sure, if you are not already subscribed, to hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber to the channel. It really helps support me. It helps the channel grow, and it helps, you know, good things come for you guys. Follow me on all my social media accounts too. They're all listed down below. There's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Patreon. You guys can click all those links down below. And yeah, guys, I will see you next time. Bye!